If you want to buy cheap Ultimate Team coins, make sure to check out MMOPO.com and use the discount code EGHD at the checkout for 8% off your order. In today's video, guys, I'm going to show you how to complete the advanced SBCs and which ones you need to complete in which order so that you always come out a profit and you don't run out of coins. Because for me, if I've only got 5,000 or 10,000 coins, I'm always worrying, if I'm going to run out of coins doing the SBC. So I'm going to show you which order you should complete them in. So this is the top 5 advanced SBCs. Once you've done these, you'll be able to complete all of the advanced SBCs in whatever order you want. So for those of you that may be a bit overwhelmed by the menus, what you want to do is, because sometimes I'm struggling to find where things are on these menus, what you have to do is a right stick, just press that in and you'll go to the SBC menu. Now, what I recommend first and foremost is obviously you've got to complete the first one, which is Let's Get Started. Once you've completed that, personally, I wouldn't really bother with the Let's Keep Going, Let's Move Forward and League and Nation Basics. They take a little bit of time up and they're just going to give you back the coins you put in, and sometimes a little bit worse. So go straight forward to the advanced tab, and as you can see, I've actually completed a couple of SBCs. One of them is in the top 5, but I'm going to complete these SBCs in this video and you're going to see what I get in return, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to come out a profit, and yeah, usually good profit as well. At the start of FIFA, 81 rated Richarlison's going for like 30 to 40,000 coins. Lucas Moura, Martial, fairly middle or even low range players are selling for a lot of coins. So, but even in 3 to 6 months times, these SBCs are still going to be profitable too. The first SBC you want to go and do, which is going to be very low cost, and it's going to give you a great pack in return. It's going to be Hybrid Nations, and it's going to be Elite 8. So it's the third one, and we'll go through the requirements in just a second. But the pack you get in return is a Prime Gold Players Pack, and a Prime Gold Players Pack is literally worth 45,000 coins or 600 FIFA points. It's got 12 players, and 6 of those are going to be rare. Out of those 12 players, I think they're all gold as well. Did I just say I think they're all gold? Of course they're gold. I'm reading it off a menu here, so that's why Prime Gold Players Pack. And what this is going to do is going to cost us about 6,000 to 8,000 coins. Now, what I recommend doing for pretty much all of these SBCs is actually using Footbin. Now, you're not going to copy the cheapest Footbin solution, because what happens is the one that's the cheapest is the one that everyone does, and then the players become more expensive. But we can use Footbin to give us a good template for completing the SBCs. So as you can see, we are on Footbin right now. We have the Hybrid Nations that's slightly out of shot, but this is the Hybrid Nations set. I've actually completed one, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Elite 8. So if you click on completed challenges, what that's going to do is give you a bunch of squads which have been completed, and it works out the cheapest based on what platform you're on. So if you're on PS4, Xbox or PC, as I said, the ones that are the cheapest sometimes are they put in bronze players or silver players, which they can price fix because not many people are getting bronze or silver packs right now. So the way to get around this is, first of all, organized by the platform you're on. So Xbox or PlayStation, whatever. For PC, I'm on PC at the moment, but I might not even follow the PC prices just because they're not getting updated very frequently. So let's say you're on Xbox, click on Xbox like this, but this is the trick, and this is what's going to avoid you overpaying or getting price fixed by one of these players. You want to click on squads with gold players only. Now what that's going to do is going to give you a squad with basically non-rare gold players, which are really, really hard to price fix. So let's just click on the top 2 that looks like it's going to be very similar because the image is the same player. So let's go on this one and see what squads we've got. So as you can see, this one is basically a Serie A squad, very simple with lots of different nationalities in there. The same one for the second, and this is another variation which has come out very, very similar. So as you can see in the bottom right here as well, we can see a cost for the squad. It's coming in at about 7,000 to 8,000 coins. Of course, you can actually bid on these players and get them a lot cheaper. But what we're going to do now is go and build the squad on my platform. Now, pretty much all of these players are going to be at discard value. The price ranges on some of these players aren't correct. EA needs to update it because this player, for example, is a non-rare player. His min price that you should be able to list him is like 300 coins, but at the moment it's like 600 or 650. So if you put in 700 and 650, there's no more, but there's loads at 700. So that's a good sign for us. Let's buy that, and then it's going to say what do you want to do with it. I want to add it to the squad, and then from this menu, all I need to do is click B, and then just click where I want to put the player. And obviously you're going to do that for every single player, and we'll come back in a second. Okay, so that is my last player. As you can see, there's just green dots underneath my webcam. That means they're all completed. The only players that weren't discard or weren't 700 coins was actually the 2 rare players, actually the 3 rare players. This player was like 900, no, I got him for 750, was it? Yeah, 750. There's one on the market, so I think someone accidentally listed him up for like the min price. And this player here, 800 coins. Apart from that, they were all 700 coins. So if you guys do the maths, it should come to about 8,000 coins roughly. Now let's submit this and get our 45k pack. So as I said, there are 12 gold players and 6 of them are going to be rare. I don't know, I wish that when you complete SBCs, before you open up the pack, you can actually have a look at the pack odds, because it makes a little bit of a loophole for EA to give us worse packs, even though they are named the same. For example, I can't see the pack odds of this, but if I want to go to the gold packs, I can click the right stick in and I can see the odds of me packing something. That's just a little thing, a little gripe for me that I wish that EA was a bit more transparent. But let's see what we get in our first pack. Literally anything 83 rated is probably good right now. It's not a walkout. The walkout, you know, if it's based on the gold bars on the side. 81 maybe, it's a 79. So this is probably going to be the worst pack you can actually get. Let's see if we can actually break even though. So I was hoping for a bit of pace on some of these players, because pace seems to be selling for a lot right now. This player is pretty decent, and I'm pretty sure goes for maybe 1,500 coins, 1,200 coins or something like that. So that's more than discard, although the other players are probably going to be discard value, which is pretty much what I paid for this entire SBC. The second SBC that you guys should complete is actually an SBC I've already completed. I didn't know I was going to be recording this video. I just completed it on the web app, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. So yeah, it's this one called the Challenger, and what you get in return is a rare mixed players pack. Now in a rare mixed players pack, you get 12 players. 4 of them are gold, 4 of them are silver, and 4 of them are bronze. But the best thing about this is they are all rare players. So even the bronze rare players have the possibility of selling for 500 or 1,000 coins. It depends on their usability for SBCs. And of course, you know, with gold players in there, you could be getting anything, you know, 81 to 83 rated is still quite common. Overall, if I have a look on Futbin, it's coming in at about 6,000 coins. So this is in the number 2 spot, just because in the first pack we get all gold ones, whereas this one's a mixture of silver and bronzes. But between the two, they're both amazing value. Now the third SBC you need to be completing is this one right here, 7 league boots, which comes under the hybrid leagues. Now for this one, you're going to be getting a Prime Electrum players pack, which gives you 6 players. 6 of them are going to be gold, and they're all going to be rare. So it's a very small pack, but they're all rare gold players. Now to complete this, looking at Futbin, it's going to come in at about 7,000 to 8,000 coins again. So not quite as good a value as the first SBC, but it's still very good. So let's go and complete this, and we're going to open up the pack as well. I'm going to show you my squads when I've completed it. So this one come out slightly more expensive, and I think this is the one that's going to be easier for these price fixers to price fix players on, because you need to go for, you know, a specific nationality. But overall, it's cost me about 10,000 coins. Most players, again, 700 coins. Couple of players cost more, like Strootman, for example, 1,000 coins there. Paid 1,900 coins for this centre back, so clearly he's being used a lot for SBC solutions, but that's the way it goes. Sometimes you save coins because you've got an untradeable in your club, like this guy right here. But let's see what we get in this pack as well. All right, let's see if it's a walkout. I haven't had a walkout yet. It's not a walkout. Obviously, it's going to be a rare. Let's hope for a high rating. Come on. CDM, that's good. 82. I have a feeling, though, he won't be that expensive because he doesn't have the pace. But what else is in the pack? There's plenty of lower rated players with pace. I'm looking. I can't see nothing valuable. I'm pretty sure I used this guy in the previous SBC. Let's have a look on the market, see how much he's going for. It's 1,200 coin bids, 2,200 buy now. So he's probably going for about 1,500 to 1,700 coins. That's my guess. What about any of the other players? Maybe some good for SBC solutions like this guy. Yeah, so he's going for about 1,500 coins. But overall, we should get our money back. And we haven't even had any good pack luck yet. All right, so we've actually hit quite a big player here. I think this is because of these SBCs that are very specific about using like a certain nationality or needing like 8 nationalities in a squad, for example. Radu, 78 rated, is not really a very usable centre-back. He's not bad, 61 pace, but let's have a look at some of these prices. So first of all, I thought I got a player that's going to be worth a bit more, but then you find his lowest bin, 8,800 there, 8,700, and then 3,100. There's only one on the market there's 2 on the market. It's 2,800. It looks to me like someone was playing around with price fixing. What I'm going to do is probably list them up for the higher 2,000s, and that's actually going to put us in a little bit of profit. Now the fourth SBC you want to be completing completing it. It's quite close actually between number 4 and 5, but I've decided to put this at number 4. It's called literally Give Me 5. Maybe I should have put it in the 5th position. But what you get in return here is a Prime Mixed Players Pack. Now for a Prime Mixed Players Pack, let me just get it up. You get obviously, well, 12 cards. You get 4 gold, 4 silver, 4 bronze, but this time 6 of them are going to be rare, so half the pack will be rare. As far as I know, it's not going to give us 2 gold rares, 2 silver rares, 2 bronze rares. It's going to be completely random at what rares it will be. So let's go ahead and complete this and see what we get. I think it's going to come in at about 10-ish thousand coins, maybe more. It depends again on price fixing. So here you can see I've actually completed most of this squadron, but this is the problem with following SBC solutions. You're going to find these price fixes, okay? So all of the players that I've bought, I'd say are pretty sensible in terms of what I paid. The most expensive here is going to be 2,000 coins for Berghuis. Is that how you say his name? I don't know. I'm trying to put a little bit of Dutch swang on it, but yeah, that kind of makes sense to me because he's got some good stats. 4 stats over 80 at the start of the game. I'm happy paying 2,000 coins for an 81 rated player. That's fine. The other players are as cheap as you expect them to be. 800 coins for a rare there, 700 here. But when it comes to this cam position, it's said, I'm actually going to show you. I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. There's actually a centre back called how do you pronounce the name? Epu Renew. I don't know how you say his name. If we search for him on the market, one for 2,600, one for 3,000. This is clearly price fixing. So the way to avoid this first and foremost is to actually search Superliga. As you can see, this is the league that he come from, and you can see plenty of players here that can fill the spot. And obviously you need to check the actual solution, the requirements, but I know pretty much I have a free reign of choice here. I can choose any of these players, and I'm going to save myself 2,000 coins or so. What I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to put in Super League, and I'm just going to keep going down for the cheapest player. The overall rating is actually really low. I've got high rating already because I've used mostly bronze players, but what you can even do is obviously search for gold players overall and see if anything pops up. There you go. So we've got a goalkeeper here. I know I haven't used the goalkeeper. This should work. So if we add him to the squad, we've already got enough chemistry. There you go. So we've literally saved over 2,000 coins by doing that. Come on, please give me a walkout. It's not a walkout. What's it gonna be? A nice high rated gold rare. It is CDM. It's gonna be, you know what, he might be worth 2,000 coins just because he's got some okay-ish stats, 84 physical as well there. I think people are still paying high for some positions that are starved in certain leagues. I'm not sure, I haven't built a La Liga squad yet. We have got 2 rares from gold, 3 from silver, and 1 from bronze. So that's probably higher than the average, so I'm happy with that. Some of these got bronzes actually might sell for a bit more than you expect as well. Let's have a look. So in situations like these, our bronzes actually went for mostly 200 coins, but as you can see on the market here, there's the lowest price for this player is 2,000 coins. It might just be because, you know, people are trying to price fix him, and I'm not going to get someone to buy my card for 1,500, but what I recommend is just pricing a little bit less, not by 100 coins, by just a few hundred coins. That way it stands out as the cheaper option. Again here, 2,000 is the lowest price, so I'm going to put it at 1,500, and let's have a look at this one. Again, 2,200 is the cheapest. Might put it up at like 1,700, so it's 500 coins cheaper. Striker here, 2,000 coins. Again, you know what? Our most profitable players could have come here from the silvers, but we have found a non-rare gold, which seems to be very popular. He must be in some kind of SBC solution, so we should be able to get 1,500 coins for him as well. Okay, now finally for the 5th SBC, and I wasn't sure, as I said, to put this at number 4 or number 5. Maybe I should have put it 4 because it says the final 4, and it says we get here for completing this an Electrum Players Pack, which comes out to be 6 gold players, 6 silver players, but only 1 rare. Now at the start of the game, non-rares, rares, does it really matter? Some of the non-rares, as you saw in the previous pack, and some of the silvers are selling for quite a lot of coins. So the value for this as well is coming in at around about the same price, so about 10,000 coins. You should be able to maybe complete it for 8,000 coins if you pick the cheapest. So let's go ahead and complete this SBC, and that will actually leave us with 1 more SBC to complete for the whole group. So there you go, all complete. There were a couple of players which were more expensive. So for example, again with this one, there was a player called Cristante who's a 78 rated CDM. That was Italian. He's going for about 2,500 coins. So I went onto Footbin and had a look for some more rare Italian Serie A, you know, players. And we managed to pick up Tonali here for 1,000 coins cheaper, so we saved 1,000 coins there. Overall, should cost you about 10,000 to 8,000 coins. So let's see what we get in our final pack. And as I said, we only need one more SBC to complete here to get, first of all, a rare players pack for completing this one SBC. But for the group reward, we also get a rare mega pack, so that is worth completing once it is the last SBC to complete. So this one we only get one rare. I really don't expect a walkout. It is not a walkout, it's actually a non-rare Chavalerin. I guess it's a rare player that's going to be silver, otherwise that should have popped up first. Yes it is. So we get Sturaro, and maybe this guy costs more because of the team. Nope. So this looks like we might come out at a slight loss. This is the only pack, and that is why I've put it in the number 5 spot. But the thing is, if you've completed the other SBCs, you would have made a little bit of profit, enough profit to complete that 4th SBC to then complete the group. So in situations like this as well, something I want to talk about, the price ranges for these non-rare gold players right now is minimum price that I can list them at is 650 starting and 700 buy now. Now, it might seem like there's so many on the market that yours just isn't going to sell. Just list them up. Don't discard them. You're only going to get 300 coins. Just keep list them up. As long as you have space on your transfer list, it's worth it for that 400 coins. And if you have like a full transfer list of this, it can literally cost, you know, you can get back an extra 4,000 coins to maybe even more. Always list your cards up rather than discard them if they're non-rare. So this one isn't going to be in the top 5 for value, but because it is the last one, I'm going to put it in here as well for the video. It's going to cost you about 15 to 20,000 coins to complete. Now, a rare players pack is equivalent to a 50,000 coin pack. I think that's 1,000 FIFA points, which is quite a lot of money if you wanted to just open one of these. But of course, again, as I mentioned, the reward is also a rare mega pack, so that is worth 55k. So in total, you're getting 105k's worth back for putting in about 15 to 20,000 coins. So yeah, singly, as a single SBC, it's not worth it, but when it's the last one, it is definitely worth it. So we're going to complete this one quickly as well. So we have completed this one. It's coming at about 20,000 coins. What I needed to do for this squad was actually get a couple of position changes, left back to left wing back, right back to right wing back as well. I also was recommended to buy a Zwanzai, is that how you say his name? But he's Belgium, obviously need 10 different nationalities exactly, and I decided to go onto La Liga Santander and find another nationality that I didn't have in the squad already. So we found Orellana, but the problem is he's a right mid, so I lost a bit of chemistry, but it doesn't matter. We've got 100 overall, and this is where, if we're going to get something good in a pack, it's going to be here, because we get 2 of our biggest packs right now. Okay, 50k pack. We want to see the board on the side. It's not a board. Can we get an 82, 83, 81? Something like Richarlison. Oh, it is. It's not. Oh, it is a board. It's just not a walkout. So it's Martinez. Is it Martinez? Why am I saying Martinez? It's because I saw an MLS flag and Argentinian. Is that not a walkout then? No, it's not a walkout. He's not high enough rated this year. 83 rated though, I'll take it because it's got to be worth at least 2,000 or 3,000 coins. What else have we got in the pack? We have got Blind, Fernandez, Coates. Some of these must be useful. This one here, Morales, I reckon he's expensive. He is. So he's going for about 8,000 to 9,000 coins because the market is just crazy. And finally, last pack of the video. It is not a walkout. Can it be a board though? Keep going, keep going. Ah, we didn't get the flag. What's it going to be? Pavlenka. He's lost a rating or 2 this year. Was he an 84 or an 83 last year? I can't quite remember. There's a few rating changes like that I've completely forgotten. So we get Tonali. I know he's worth at least 1,200 coins. Politano. These top 3 here, I think these are going to be worth quite a bit. Maybe a centre back here, German. No, he's not worth as much as I thought. Maybe Todibo. Maybe he's worth a bit. Yeah, about 4,000 or 5,000 coins in him. What about, is that Obafemi Martins? It is. He looks a little bit different from the last time I saw him. So we also get a right back to right wing back. It's probably 500 to 1,000 coins just because of all the SBC solutions that might be needing that right now. We also have an anchor Kemsol. How much is that going for? 3,400, 2,600 bid. So even that in itself is at least 3,000 to 4,000 coins back. So that is the top 5 advanced SBCs you need to complete in order. From there, once you've sold all your items, you can then use the coins to complete the other advanced SBCs. And at that point, it doesn't really matter what order you complete them in because you should have some profit. Obviously, if you see the coin total that I started on, it was more than I've got now. But the thing is, I'm selling 54 players, which I'm going to keep relisting and relisting. And I should be able to sell most of these in the next 2 or 3 hours. And I think if I just give it a rough ballpark figure, probably made about 20,000 coins SBCs off of completing those advanced SBCs. Took me about half an hour, maybe half an hour, but I am recording the video just for an example's sake. We've got things selling in the background now. We've got some of these. Let's see what the biggest sell is. So we've got one there, 4,500 for him, 2,900 there. Who was that? That was Radu. But always check the players, even if they look rubbish. Like this guy, he's obviously very useful for SBCs. 1,700 for this silver, 1,500 for this silver, 1,500, 1,400. Even the silvers are selling quite comfortably, and a right back to right wing back as well. So we just need to sell all of these, which are going for at least 600 or 700 coins minimum. Some of the silvers a bit less. So that's going to be the end of the video. If you've enjoyed this, found it useful in some way, make sure you drop a like on the video before you leave. Make sure you subscribe to the content so you get recommended more of my videos. Hopefully I'm making good stuff, informative stuff to just give you a better experience on Ultimate Team. That's my goal really. If you have any other video ideas, if you're stuck, if you're not sure about something that's new on FIFA 21, let me know in the comments, and maybe that will inspire me to make a video about that topic if there's enough demand for it. But anyway, yes, also before you leave, if you're not part of the Discord, make sure you join the Discord. The link will be in the description. It's free to join. If you don't have Discord, just sign up, make an account, join the Discord. There's loads of people in there playing cult rivals and stuff like that. But anyway, guys, I will catch you later. Bye-bye.